Next video is about capital markets. Capital market are we have already discussed about the money market, and capital market are where savings and investments are channeled between suppliers and those in need. Suppliers are people or institutions with capital to lend or invest, and typically include bank and investors. Those who seek capital in this market are businesses, government and individuals. Capital market are composed of primary and secondary market. The most common capital markets are stock market and bond market. They seek to improve transactional efficiencies by bringing suppliers together with those seeking capital and providing a place where they can exchange securities. Capital market are those where savings and investments are channeled between suppliers and those in need. Suppliers are people or institutions with capital to lend or invest. They typically include bank and investors. And capital market refers to venues where funds are exchanged between suppliers and those who seek capital. Suppliers in capital markets are typically banks and investors. Those who seek capital are business, governments, and individuals. Capital markets are used to sell financial instruments, including equities and debt securities. These markets are divided into two categories, primary and secondary. The best known capital markets include stock market and bond market. So, understanding the capital market. The term capital market is a broad one that's used to describe the in-person and digital spaces in which various entities trade types of financial instruments. These venues can include the stock market, bond market, and the currency and foreign exchange market. Most markets are concentrated in major financial centers such as New York, London, Singapore, and Hong Kong. Capital markets are composed of the suppliers and users of funds. Suppliers include household through the savings account and products they hold with the banks, as well as institutions such as pension and retirement funds, life insurance companies, charitable foundations, and non-financial companies that generate excess cash. The users of the fund distribute on capital market include home and motor vehicle purchasers, non-financial companies, and government financing infrastructures, investment and operating expenses. Capital markets are used primarily to sell financial products such as equities and debt securities. Equities are stock that represent ownership shares in a company. Debt securities such as bond are interest-bearing IOQs. And this capital market is divided into two, primary market and secondary market. Primary market is where new equity shares, new stock and bond issues are sold to investors. Secondary market are which trade existing securities. And capital market is a crucial part of functioning modern economy because they move uh, money from people who have it and those who need it for productive use. And primary market, a company engages in the primary capital market when it publicly sells new stocks or bonds for the first time, such as in an initial public offerings. This market is sometimes referred to as a new issue market. The company that offers security hires an underwriting firm when investors purchase the securities on the primary capital market. The firm reviews it and creates a prospectus outlining the price and other details of these securities to be issued. And secondary market includes venues overseen by a regulatory body such as SEC, where these previously issued securities are traded between investors. And capital market meaning refers to the venues where funds are exchanged between suppliers and those who seek capital for their own use. Suppliers in capital market are typically banks and investors, while those who seek capital are business, governments, and individuals. Capital markets are used to sell different financial instruments, including equities and debt securities. These markets are divided into two categories, primary market and secondary market. And the best known capital market includes the stock market and the bond market. So in short, capital market is a market where long-term securities are funded, and it includes two types of markets, primary market and secondary market. Thank you.